Okay, it's February the 26th, and I'm going to do a relatively quick reading on Andrew Cuomo and how things look for him with his problematic scandal to do with the nursing homes and that sort of thing. I admit I have not kept up because there's just too much, and I have too much going on that something's got to give, and it's going to be those little extras at the periphery here and there. It's like I've been aware of it, but there's only one me, and I'm the one that's wearing all the hats over here. Production, makeup, editing. Not unlike other people here. It's fun. It's fun most of the time. Most of the time. So, I want to look at Andrew and how things look for him. He is, let's see, I believe is like a Sagittarius, so he's a Wands. I believe, let me just double check that. Yeah, December 6th, so he is indeed a Sagittarius. So he would be represented as a King of Wands. I like to kind of establish that so that that perimeter is understood. It kind of is a little bit of a tool that's helpful to discern who the heck is who, quite possibly. Okay, so how do things look for Cuomo and his future? And I ask for the universe to share with us what it is we need to know about that, and to help me to read accurately, quickly, and clearly on it. So I'm going to do at least 3 rows of 4. Or, no, I'm going to do a Celtic cross on it. Yeah, I want to mix it up. I'm getting all, wild and stuff. Ooh, let's do a Celtic cross on excuse me, I gotta get something to drink. Hold on. On Andrew Cuomo. Marco Polo? No, I'm just kidding. I'm still goofy. Full moons really do affect me. All right. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for him. Well, he's getting the 5 of Swords. So he does sustain some loss here. And this is also being a bit pushy. And again, that 5 of Swords can be a bit of a bully, a bit of an intimidator, the type that rolls over the top of people. He just, by force of personality, and imposes his will. So there might be some issues there with that kind of behavior. But we'll see. Maybe this is what is being turned on him. I don't know. So let's lay it out. Then we get the Page of Materials. So this is the Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Materials, the Queen of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Something, connected to a female. She has some sort of information, and I think that this is data whatever, receipts, let's just say, regarding materials, perhaps because we are dealing with the nursing home and issues to deal with data, and I'm sure other funding, allotment, distribution. It looks like we have a fail there. Okay, so I see. I just refreshed the issue was. I remember nursing homes and data, and I was right. And so he just didn't to do with their des. There was something that's not cool. And that makes sense here with this Ten of Swords. Now this could be someone who's representing those to do with these numbers. I feel like this is maybe a woman accountant, a woman who knows her numbers, forensics. Yeah. And this woman has to look over, I think, the paper trail, so to speak. And this was with that, this was a mistake on his part, and it was made a little bit out of being a little too gruff here. That makes sense. Okay, and this must be the data, because that immediately felt like data to me. So I'm glad I'm still tracking. I might be goofy as all get out, but I'm tracking somewhere. Page of Inspiration. Page of Wands. New start. That, I think, where they start to integrate the numbers or something with, let's just see further what we get. That's a Queen, I think, of Swords, yes. That is the Seven of Swords. This loss of information really did matter. Notice the reflection aspect. This is the duplicity thing. This is not being entirely honest, is what I got. Not being entirely transparent. Letting little things that you didn't think were that big of a... I don't know if they're going to try that, or if they're going to try to couch it. But I believe, it was just not a good choice. There's a surprise coming, though, in connection to the data of the numbers of those des. A Page of Cups. So there's some kind of surprise that's coming with that, I feel like. It's like, what? Really? It would kind of have that effect. Here's the Fool, which just so happens to be part of what we're studying at membership, the symbology level. So members, take note and see how the Fool plays right into this line of cards. So that's very foolish of him to kind of be cold. And also, I think, maybe a bit intimidating here. this, I think he does, I do get intimidation. I'm not picking up anything sexual so far. But I feel like it's his mannerism that he can be a bit curt and a bit abrupt and hot-tempered and short, and I think that this gets him in trouble. And I think he can't do that. And it's not an excuse, but I think he's trying to make choices here that I just don't feel, are well thought out. Definitely with the Fool. Definitely. And here we have a woman who I think either could be connected to, representing him, or I'm not really 100% sure. But I do see a woman in there. I see two women, as you know. An accountant and another. And this, as it is a Queen of Swords, could be any of those women that are of an air sign like Kamala. And they are looking, at this situation, and it's not a good one. But there's some kind of surprise that's coming to do with the data, and I don't know why or how, because the Fool comes in, right, under this Queen of, she's up there, Queen of Swords. Then we get the Nine of Pentacles falling under this Queen of Swords. So she gets a bunch more evidence or a bunch more information within this page of materials. She's going to get a bunch more information. This Queen of Swords, who I think is definitely investigating or looking at whether or not what happens with that in some legal fashion. I don't know if she represents him again, or the state, or what, but I see a forensic, I feel like this woman is possibly a forensic person that deals with data, forensic data type. I got that vibe. Oh. This is the Muse of Voices. So, Two of Swords. No. Sorry, Muse. This would either be a knight, I think. Blah. Anyways. We definitely feel like it's definitely swords. Now, there's a watchfulness. Yes, she's watchful. She is going over information. This Queen of Pentacles in connection to Cuomo. And the final, let's see this card landing here, is the Knight of Materials. Very slow, steady, tedious collection of information, but it's there's like real devotion to get these results. And there's just, waiting and steadily applying, being very patient, I think, with regard to getting it, and maybe finding that it was minus what it should have had. That could be relating that feeling. And so we have the forensic person in there taking a look at the numbers, and that it's like a tedious process is what it's showing me. So there's the beginning of that, and it's to look over all of that data that they have. There might be just a little bit that may not be there, but it would only be a very, very small portion, I would say, because it's already at a 9. So it might not be a whole lot, might be just less than a quarter, I don't know. That's missing. Just a feeling. It's a small percentage comparably. So they might be able to retrieve some of this. I don't even know. It looks like somebody is trying to catch this information in some way, and I see a woman heading that. And I do believe that she finds some unexpected surprises in these numbers, and there is something over with this in concern that flashes to just over a steady period of time, over a constant period. There's no, it's not wildly up or down, it's just a steady number. So that's why that Knight of Pentacles card gets that dutiful, slow, deliberate, nose to the grindstone energy. And it just feels like someone's looking over the data, someone's looking over forensic information and figuring it out. And I see women again. I see 2 women here really prominently figuring in resolving this issue and this what to do, I think, regarding the information. But firstly, I feel like what I'm being shown is the information that was not where it should be. Whatever the case may be, they're going to, I feel like, move forward here in the near future with the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, and there's a watchfulness from now on. There's monitoring of some kind going on for a long period of time. So I don't know quite what that means. If there's some kind of monitoring of the information, then as a consequence to whatever is decided to be done legally, I don't know. It looks like this new information is key to that, whatever they decide to do first. So there's still a while to look in, that they're going to be looking into that with him. And I do see it's like it's going to take him a while because there's a lot of information. And then there's a new start of perhaps being able to get what that data is, or get it where it should be, whatever the case that needs to be done. Yeah. And he does get exposure, so it will be clear. Anything that was missing, I think, can be retrieved, or and I do think that if he wasn't honest, or if he was being a certain kind of a way, yeah, it's going to totally show. He gets the sense, like, even you, Sunshine, you can't do that. Yeah, his secrets, no, yet. No. De nada. Don't do that. I even feel like people were trying to tell him, don't do it that way. And I feel like he's very stubborn. That is one pervasive feeling with this man's energy, is stubbornness and a bit of a he has a bit of that fiery energy, and it's just like, yeah, the guy's a bit intense, and I think he likes to have it his way all the time. And that doesn't mean that he's a bad person, but he needs to be honest. And, you know, I see that they are going to be looking into that information and deciding what to do. So just asking if Chris Cuomo would, no, I'm sorry, hang on. Okay, so just looking at it, asking if Andrew Cuomo would be resigning, I do get the step away card with the 8 of Cups here in clarification. And it's very emotional for him, but I think he will offer his resignation. And again, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he made a bad decision. Very bad decision. You can't do that. You have to be transparent. Otherwise, you know, you're going to look ridiculous. The Emperor. So yeah, his time is up. And this is a new cycle. Okay? So I do think Cuomo will end up resigning. I do see that. All right, I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Maybe consider becoming a member. Thank you so much.